DFW Networking Diva, connecting you to who you want to know.
I know right now a lot of our business owners are feeling a little overwhelmed with all the changes. Some of you have never had an online business before. You're wondering how to transition from your face to face to your online, and it can be really frustrating and you're not quite sure what to do. And I totally get that. And so, this is where your marketing people need to come out and give you some helpful advice and some tips on how to move forward with this. It's not easy to change the way you do things. But there's some good advertising strategies out there. And one of those is just straight up the one page ad. And you're thinking, well, I do that. Or, well, I have a website. What do I need that for? Well, so many of you probably have websites, right? That's the thing now, is everybody has a website. However, your website probably has lots of information, okay? And so what happens is that's the first place people go, and they haven't heard about you before, they don't know anything about it, and you send them straight to your website. Sometimes it's too much information. They kind of get overwhelmed. So a lot of times, if you want to catch somebody's interest, you want to give it to them in a quick, short bite. You want to be able to get that information out to them just enough so you can tickle their fancy and make them want to get more information. That's really what it's about. So when you're looking for ways to get people's attention, start with something simple. So you go, hey, can I send you a quick one page so you can take a look at it? That's a lot easier than go to my website and swim around and get lost in all that information for a half hour. Yeah, once they're interested, then send them to the website. But to start with, you really want to grab their attention with something that's just simple and one page, okay? Now, when I say one page, it's something that you have that, let's say we're doing some networking and you want to share it with a buddy. Hey, let me send you a quick page on that, right? So it's something you've turned into a JPEG. It's just nice, simple, something they can download on their phone, because a lot of people are accessing things on their phone now. So you want to make it nice and easy for them to look at, something easy for them to read. If you posted it on one of your friends' walls and said, hey, can I share this with you? You want to make sure it's something that grabs people's attention. They don't just scroll right past it, right? So really important, and keeping things very visually friendly, right? So your one page ad, okay, it's just going to be one standard page. So when you put it on your Facebook, you send it to somebody in a text message, anything like that, they can glance at it and they go, oh, wow, okay, this is great. I understand what you do now. Okay, but you have to put it in a way that's easy to understand. The problem is for most people, they don't really know how to be concise. Okay, so you want to grab their eye, right? So you probably want to picture something in there that makes them go, ooh, and makes them stop and look at it, right? But you don't want anything too huge, right? Just enough to get their attention. And at the same time, you also want to make sure that your text is nice and clear. Okay, so when you're looking at your wording, right? If you want to be precise and clear, you want to make sure that you use as minimal words as possible in order to get what your message is across. And what happens a lot of times is people are overly verbose. They're using way too many words, right? So if you've got a restaurant, okay, and you're trying to advertise your restaurant, you don't put your whole menu up there to get people's attention, right? But you do a picture of one food item, right? And the keyword at the top is, got pizza, right? Just something simple, but it's got to be direct to what you're talking about. And maybe the keywords that you've got underneath that have to do, extra cheesy, extra saucy, cooked just the way you like it. But you want to make sure you go towards your audience. If you're trying to go towards the gluten-free audience, right, then gluten-free available, whatever it is. So you want to pinpoint it down, but you don't advertise necessarily the salad, the pizza, the drinks, the desserts, and everything else all in one ad, right? That might be too much information. So you kind of want to think about, what does my audience really need to know, right? So stick to your key areas on what you really want them to know. So when you're sharing it with them, they can go, oh, that's what that is, right? So just keywords, get beyond the whole concept of full sentences. It's okay. I promise your English teachers will not get mad at you. It's okay to use, you want the words to be spelled correctly, but it's okay to use short sentences and phrases. You don't want to necessarily go, too much to say, because that's just, nobody wants to sit there and read all that. You know what I mean? So you really want to be concise. So use exactly what you really want to say. What are the benefits, right? So right now with the restaurant, free delivery would be great. If you're going to advertise what you've got going on, right? So how are you helping people? If you're a business and your job is to help other businesses, let them know how what your services do will help them. But they don't want a whole, 3-page trifold, don't just send them to your website. Give them just enough information that it makes them go, ooh, I want to talk to this person. And that's really what the goal is. If you can get somebody so they'll talk to you one-on-one on the phone through a Zoom, now you have an opportunity to, convince them and make that sale, right? Or how you can help them provide services for them. But you really want to keep your first message nice, clean, and direct, right? So you want to make sure when it's laid out, it looks visually appealing, right? You've got their attention. Whoever your target audience is, get their attention with that, Are you hungry? Yes, I am, right? Whoever it is that your target audience is. You want to make sure that you've got some white space. Don't be afraid of white space, right? It's good to have, it's overwhelming if there's too much text. And you'll notice if you've done anything with ads for Facebook, you'll notice that they have rules about how much text they'll allow on your ad, and they might deny it if you have more than 20%. That's because nobody wants to read that much information. I know you think you have a lot to say, but you really need to break it down to what's important. Only put down what's important, okay? Grab their attention and have them reach out to you, and then you can give them more information. But keep it very streamlined and keep it very concise, right? So a nice big headline that gets their attention, right? Keep things nice and simple, keywords, right? Call to action. Let them know what you want them to do. Okay, so you're talking about, the weather is getting nice and you're stuck at home. You might want to make sure that your pool is clean. Call your clean pool guys today, right? The call to action, call me, right? Order here, whatever it is that you want them to do. Go to my website, whatever your call to action is, right? That's really important. Let them know what you want them to do. They go, oh, well, that's nice. Next, right? Tell them what you want them to do. So call to action is really important. And the other thing is to make sure you put your contact information in there. Okay, a lot of people will be like, oh, but I put that in the text. No, sometimes your text gets separated from the image, okay? And this is all one image, one JPEG, okay? So you want to make sure that that's all there. So in case it does get separated, they still know where you are and what you're doing, right? So if it's a phone number thing, put in your name of your company, your phone number, whatever it is that you're promoting, free analysis, free coupon for this, whatever it is, make sure you've got that in there, and then always have your information, right? You don't want that to get lost without you. Otherwise, well, I would have called the person, but I didn't know who it was. Sorry. Oops, missed the sale there, right? So just the basics, right? You want something that is going to grab people's attention, and it's going to keep their attention long enough for them to say, hey, I want to email this person, or hey, I want to call this person, I want to Zoom with them, I want to somehow get further involved. Okay, so when it comes to one-page ads, it's really important. One page. Don't kill us with text. Just enough information, grab our attention, and get us to do the next step, which is call you, right? Or email you, or whatever it is that you want us to do. But when you have your friends trying to help your business, because right now, things are a little bit rough. So everybody is wanting to help each other out, which I think is fantastic. Okay. That's that entrepreneur spirit and helping others and the concept of abundance, right? We want to help each other. But so when I say, hey, go post that on my business page, and everybody is welcome to go post it, their ads on my business page, right? Make it so that people, when they look at it, they actually want to call you. Okay. If you don't make it appealing, they're not going to stop. They're not going to read it. They're not going to click on it. They're not going to call you. So make it visually appealing. So just enough information to grab our attention. So I'm hoping that this little tidbit of advice was helpful for y'all. Feel free to share if you'd like to meet with me one-on-one and via Zoom, and you want to talk a little bit more about how to create a one-pager, let me know. Reach out to me. I'm going to post in the comments what the link is to book a Zoom appointment with me. I am available. I'm doing free consultations right now for everybody who needs to have another look at their marketing, because right now you need to be doubling down on your marketing. This is not the time to cut back on your marketing budget. Now is the time to increase it, because you no longer have that foot traffic. You no longer have that face-to-face interactions. Now's the time where you need to be looking at your online and your digital media. This is where you need to be taking another look at your one-page ads, your Facebook ads, your social media posting, especially right now, okay? Because we need to know that people need to know that you're still open. Okay, so these are all important things. You need to have your website looked at. We need to look at SEO, Google Ads, whatever it is. Right now is the time to double down on your marketing. So if you need help with your one-page ad, or you want to show off your one-page ad, feel free to put it on DFW Networking Diva. Feel free to post it on this thread right here. And if you want feedback, I will gladly give you feedback one-on-one. I won't give you feedback over a live Facebook thing. We'll do that privately, but I will give you feedback. Okay, let's make your ads more effective so that you reach out and can get in touch with the people that you really want to talk to. Okay, so I am here to help. I am a resource, and I am connected, very well connected with lots of resources. So if it's something I can't help you with, I can put you in touch with someone who can, because we are here to help. So please get in touch with me if I can help you. I want you to all not only just survive this whole pandemic crisis we've got going on, but I want you to thrive. I want your business to be successful. So let me know how I can help you. So everybody, you know what? Just take a deep breath, breathe. It's going to be okay. We're in this together. And you have people around you that care and that want you to be successful. Just let us help, okay? Y'all have a wonderful day.